Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Back again for the lecture. We are still talking about hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Hadith, talking about the grades of the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. To know about the grades of the Prophet hadith, we should at first know about the different grades of the hadith transmitters, hadith narrators. We have mentioned about different classifications of hadith. They are 12 in number. They are starting from the highest degree, which are the Sahabi, the companions of the Prophet ﷺ. Then the thiqat himself, the thiqat, the saduq yahim, and until we reach those who are liars or charged for making liars or forgery of hadith of the Prophet ﷺ. We have
asking questions about the week.
Yes.
But we said that we have two narrators.
One of them is weak and one of them is fasiq.
Yes.
This is a question?
Yes.
What is the difference between the fasiq and the weak hadith?
Yes.
Or the weak knowledge? The weak one, the one who has no credit for any scholar on his behalf.
No credit about what?
No credit from any scholar on his behalf.
About his behalf?
On his behalf يعني لصالحه في صالحه. No credit, no scholar statement is mentioned for his behalf. No one of the scholars is saying that he is authentic. No one of the scholars is saying a good statement or a good testimony for the sake of him. No mention of these testimonies. At the same time, we have some scholars who are speaking, or some scholars who have spoken against him.
About the first.
About the first. No, that was the weak. The weak one.
The weak. Some of the scholars against him and some of the scholars.
No scholar have spoken for the sake of him. No one said he is authentic.
Okay.
No one said a good way which proves his authenticity, or his capacity,
Okay.
or his reliability,
Okay.
or his attentiveness. We have no credit for the sake of him.
Okay.
At the same time, we have some testimonies of the scholars against him.
But yes, هو against وبرضه مع الاثنين برضه يزنوا فيه
لا، الكلام معناه انه ليس هناك من العلماء من عدله، وفي نفس الوقت من العلماء من ضعفه.
يعني ولا كده ولا كده.
لا، لم يعدلوه وانما ضعفوه.
طب كده يبقى ضده.
طيب because the difference between this kind of narrators and another kind in which the scholars differed about his status. Some of scholars of them spoken for his sake, spoken on his behalf, and some others criticized him. This narrator is not considered as a weak for granted. This kind of hadith transmitters need more verification. Need to know why those scholars have criticized him and why those scholars have praised him. But the weak one is that person no one declared him as authentic. And at the same time, we have some scholars who had labeled him as weak. الراوي الضعيف والذي لم يعدله جماعة من المحدثين أو لم يعدله واحد من علماء الجرح والتعديل، وفي نفس الوقت جرحه بعضهم فيعد ضعيفا.
all the scholars
the fasiq بقى is criticized and why is criticized is mentioned. why is criticized اللي هو الجرح المفسر. يعني لما يقولوا ان هذا الراوي ضعيف ويسكتوا غير ما يقولوا ضعيف
ويفسروا بقى عشان
ويفسر اي وجه من وجوه الضعف ياتت عليه.
when I say that this narrator as a weak that
it may be related to his retentiveness. It may be related to his uprightness. It may be because when the scholar is
What are the specific points about his? No specific point about his questions.
no, because when the scholars providing the reasons for their criticism, they are usually making this in cases the weakness is very noticeable. It is very clear, it is very obvious. So because the scholars use them to keep silent about the people, you know that all these actions talking about the narrator's status is some kind of evil.
Yes.
ذكرك أخاك بما يكره. قالوا يا رسول الله رأيت إن كان في أخي مأكول قال إن كان فيه ما تقول فقد اغتبته وإن لم يكن فيه ما تقول فقد بهته. This kind of غيبة has become permissible for the sake of making sure that the narrators of the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ are authentic and upright.
Yes.
The scholars used to keep silent about mentioning the people's status. But when you find some scholar is providing reasons, is telling about what he saw about the status of this narrator, so this makes us feel that this person is of less degree of legibility. The one who is labeled as weak is not like the person who is labeled as weak for such and such.
Yes.
So this is the difference between the fasiq. Usually the reasons are related to what? Related to his uprightness. Now this idea is clear?
Yes.
So we told that the accepted hadith of the Prophet, the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ is classified into two major classifications: the accepted hadith and the not accepted one. The accepted hadith is of two kinds: Sahih and Hasan. The Sahih hadith is of two kinds: Sahih لذاته by itself, لغيره for another version. الحسن حسن لذاته by itself or لغيره for another version. Then come to the rejected hadith. It is of two kinds: rejected but maybe strengthened to be authentic or to be hasan, and rejected totally. And these are the hadiths of those persons who are liars or accused of making liars or attributing liars to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
A story about Yahya ibn Ma'in. He wanted to.
Which page?
83.
Is 83. So I'm mentioning the number of the page for our colleagues who are following us online. It is page 83. Our sister is now reading a story which is mentioned attributed to Yahya ibn Ma'in. So go ahead.
Yahya ibn Ma'in trying to authenticate the written.
It is the second paragraph.
Yes.
Yes. Yahya ibn Ma'in tried to authenticate the written word on hadith of Hammad ibn Salama, and this took him to Basra, where he checked the next with many of Hammad's students. And then he said in a conversation to one of them that Hammad made mistakes and his students added some more to his, and that have wanted to distinguish who made which mistakes. Ibn Ma'in tried to identify the sources of mistakes through comparison and cross-reference. If the students of Hammad had made the same error, Hammad was the likely source, but if they differed in mistaking the same errors, the errors was likely to have originated with the student himself. This idea is Yahya ibn Ma'in is trying to make verification for Hammad ibn Salama attentiveness. And we said in one of the previous sessions that retentiveness is of two kinds. Retentiveness in written records and retentiveness in memory.
Yes.
ضبط الصدر وضبط الكتاب. Retentiveness of memory وضبط الصدر. The ability of the narrator to memorize the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ correctly. And retentiveness of written records is the ability of the scholar to keep his records authentic, keep his records pure, keep them away from addition or deletion.
Yes.
And the scholars of الجرح والتعديل and يحيى بن معين one of the key players in الجرح والتعديل position. إمام الجرح والتعديل يحيى بن معين he tried to test the uprightness and the attentiveness of the scholars are making hadith of the Prophet ﷺ attributed to him. He went to Hamad ibn Salama to make a test for his recorded hadith. How can he make sure that the recorded book of Hamad ibn Salama is authentic, or the differences came from the students themselves? Is his book, is the mistake originated in the book of Hamad himself, or from the student who is taking notes from Hamad?
This book belong to Hamad or
Hamad, the art, the hadith of Hamad ibn Salama. Hamad ibn Salama sat on his chair on the hadith circle and began to narrate the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Either reading from his book, we said in the methods of reception and delivery, تحمل الأداء.
Yes, direct hearing.
We said the direct hearing, السماع and rehearsal اللي هي الإقراء. Because الإقراء. فالإقراء أو direct hearing may be from the book of the Sheikh himself.
Yes.
From his memory or from his book.
Yes.
This is in the direct hearing. As for the rehearsal, the reading, it is written from the recorded book. Hamad ibn Salama has a book, or some hadith is narrating, and at the same time we have students who are writing down after him. Yahya ibn Ma'in found some mistakes in one of these copies. He wanted to know these mistakes are of the students, one of the students who wrote them wrongly, or are from Hamad ibn Salama himself. He went to verify. How can he verify this?
Okay, ask the students.
He went to verify the recordings of the students, the whole students, or a large number of students. If he found the same mistake existing in all the books, when you check one of the students, yes, the mistake is existing. Another student, the same mistake is existing. And vice versa, or along the other students. So it is originated from the source. This is Hamad ibn Salama mistake. But if he found it in just one of the students' recordings, so it is his own mistake. So the scholars went to verify even the attentiveness of recordings for the hadith transmitters themselves. So this is ideal. Is it clear now?
Oh, yes. And what he find this is a mistake for the student or?
Yes, you can check the story yourself.
Okay.
Read the whole story and inshallah come back for other useful inshallah. This PowerPoint is not consistent with this course, is consistent with another course I used to teach. So I'm choosing the slides which are related to this curriculum. Up to this point, do you have any questions? Now, we are going to mention the specific names of every hadith of the Prophet ﷺ in which it is not fulfilling the continuity of Islam requirement. All the hadiths which are missing any single narrative or any chain of narratives at any position, all these hadiths are labeled the same category or giving the same name. In which way they differ?
We have different narrator.
So now we have an isnad. This isnad reaches to the Prophet. Then they combine, then the successor, then different narrators, then the combiner, of the hadith. So I think what we need processing. This is the last point we're going to discuss this session. The Prophet ﷺ, the tomb of Islam, then the compiler of the hadith is Al-Bukhari مثلا, Muslim, Abu Dawud, and one. If we have the name of the compiler missed, the hadith is not connected back to the Prophet ﷺ. The continuity of the chain of narrators is not fulfilled.
Yes.
In which way, which name is the hadith of the same kind is given? When a successor is ascribed in hadith directly to the Prophet ﷺ. When Zuhri, for example, says قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم كذا without mentioning the companion. It is mursal. Because it is like a chain of narrators.
Yes.
Like a chain.
Yes.
Is this chain. The highest point is the Prophet ﷺ.
Yes.
And the last point is the combiner of the hadith. When the highest is missed, it is Muslim.
Yes.
Muslim like this. So, what what if the first grid after the compiler is missed? The compiler is narrating from some person who is not met. Shaykhi. In which way it is called? Can you describe this shape?
مفصول.
معلق. When this is missed, the chain of narrative is معلق. It's not connected. الحديث المقطوع in which the name of the successor is missed. Or it is stopped at the successor. If we have two consecutive links are missed. For example, the companion and the successor, or two. It's called what? It's called what? So these hadiths can be elevated to be authentic or to be hasan when we find the missed link in some other hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So we can stop by this idea and inshallah resume the next lecture inshallah. So do you have any questions? The next lecture inshallah we are going to discuss, now we have discussed the different categories of hadith according to the grading of the scholars. اتكلمنا عن الجرح والتعديل واتكلمنا في نفس الوقت عن
هو بس اللي هم ال 12 اللي هم الحاجة اللي هم الضعف.
نعم اتكلمنا عن الجرح والتعديل واتكلمنا عن تقسيم الحديث لصحيح وضعيف.
بس ال 12 اللي حضرتك قلتهم دي في أي حتة؟
اللي هي في صفحة 80 الجزء الخاص بصفحة
80
الجرح والتعديل 80 من 96. لو هم مش موجودين ان شاء الله ممكن ابعت لكم.
لا مش موجودين.
ابعت لكم
موجودين زي ما حضرتك وضحتهم كده اللي هو الفاسق والحاجات دي.
طيب ممكن ان شاء الله ابعتهم في PDF او وورد دوكيمنت ان شاء الله، او ممكن ابعت لكم الباوربوينت برزنتيشن ده.
هو مش محتاج، هو انا كده اضيف حاجه على الاسم ما لقيتش.
بس ان شاء الله بيدس because physics is not authorized way for it is social it is not for academic purpose. Okay, inshallah take my official email from brothers in the administration and email me by but I'm going to give him.
I will send you an email for your email and you can send me
Yes, I will give the administration, the PowerPoint presentation.
She knows.
No.
No,
inshallah this I'm going to give him. I have discussed this idea with him. We should have official way for contacting inshallah. And I discussed this idea with them. And they told me to have the supplementary documents, like PowerPoint and PDF documents, and inshallah we're going to fulfill this.
preparing anything or?
We are going to prepare the.
بس ماشي كمية كبيرة. وممكن نغير فكرة الصوت صعب. عملت ايه ليه؟
طيب ان شاء الله هو الجزء الخاص.
الجرح بتاع البرد تاني؟
هو الخاص بالdocumentation of حديث early developments. صفحة 22. 22 and 23 and 24 and 25 and 26 and 27 and 28 and 29 and 30 and 31 and 32 and 33 and 34 and 35 and 36 and 37 and 38 and 39 and 40 and 41 and 42 and 43 and 44 and 45 and 46 and 47 and 48 and 49 and 50 and 51 and 52 and 53 and 54 and 55 and 56 and 57 and 58 and 59 and 60 and 61 and 62 and 63 and 64 and 65 and 66 and 67 and 68 and 69 and 70 and 71 and 72 and 73 and 74 and 75 and 76 and 77 and 78 and 79 and 80 and 81 and 82 and 83 and 84 and 85 and 86 and 87 and 88 and 89 and 90 and 91 and 92 and 93 and 94 and 95 and 96 and 97 and 98 and 99 and 100 and 101 and 102 and 103 and 104 and 105 and 106 and 107 and 108 and 109 and 110 and 111 and 112 and وحديث terminology page 55.
واحد technology. بس هي two parts.
Two parts.
The documents
They are very simple and easy inshallah to understand. And we should have this book inshallah explained why this
I will.
Now we are talking to brothers who are online and are having inshallah a curriculum we should finish by the term because it is hadith studies, hadith terminology, we should fulfill some basic principles should be delivered. And I suggested to have another book which is also Al-Azamic, but I will give you as further reading. But the main curriculum is a book of Hashim Kamali and the parties we are going to discuss. Inshallah.